The seventh house in astrology is the house that represents marriage and partnership, and you can use your seventh house and the seventh house ruler to get information about your relationship. You can use that placement to tell about the person, what the overall dynamic may be, about how you met them, so on and so forth. And I wanted to use Eve, the rapper Eve, and her husband Max as an example. So before we get into it, first, moonroyalmommy.com to book a birth chart reading. I can tell you about your future partner if you want me to. So Eve's husband is a white man, but not only is he a white man, he is a white, I think he's British, but he's European, period. But I want to say he is British. I think that he is. Now, we do not know Eve's exact birth time, but I read her book and she said that she's a Scorpio rising. So boom, we got that. So she has Venus in Scorpio, and the Venus is the ruler of her seventh house of relationships and partnerships. Now, when you look at Venus, Venus is aspecting Uranus and it's aspecting Jupiter. Now, this is so interesting because, again, Jupiter is a planet that represents being open, being explorative, expansion. Jupiter is the planet that represents opportunities. So that can show that she can be open to the type of person that she might be interested in dating. So like her dating a white man is not necessarily a surprise. And the way that she met him was that, long story short, she was in like some celebrity racing event and he was one of the sponsors and she needed help doing something and he helped her. And Jupiter is the planet that represents benefits and generosity and things of that nature. So it makes sense. But basically, he helped her. They ended up getting cool. They fell in love. Now they married. And her Venus is conjunct Uranus, which is the planet that represents rebellion. It represents things that are out of the ordinary. It represents things that are unexpected. And again, Eve she's a hood bitch from Philly. Her marrying a rich, wealthy white man, again, who's European, that was something that was totally out of the ordinary. But again, Uranus represents being open as well as Jupiter. Like Jupiter and Uranus are the two planets that represent being open, trying things, doing things that are outside of your comfort zone. So again, the fact that she has Venus aspecting both of these planets, and again, she's married to somebody who would not necessarily be typical for her, is very fitting. So yeah, just wanted to do a little astrology breakdown for y'all. Follow me for more astrology content and moonroyalmommy.com to book a birth chart reading.